Stacy, and good morning, boys and girls.
It's the Leaning Tower of Cheesa.
Talk to me, baby.
Perfect cast. Don't let him fool you with that buddy act now. Under your thumb.
Who's your favorite papa? You're just jealous, man, because you ain't got the moves.
Are we recording right now?
You tell me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome to a Goofy Movie Minute.
As far as I know, it's still the only podcast that talks about a Goofy movie exclusively. My name's Nathan.
My name's Brienne.
Do you know the podcast? We go by minute is how we do it, and this one's minute 44.
44 minutes of Max Goof.
And Goof,
Yeah.
and Big Foof.
Yeah.
This is a short minute. Does that make sense? I mean, 60
No.
seconds, but it's like, it's short. It's a short minute.
There's not a lot of content packed into it. There's no musical numbers. There's no life or death scenarios. It's more just
Life scenarios. That's like not a very important situation. It's a life situation. Like, we'll just probably keep living.
it's a life or boredom situation. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a wake or sleep situation. So here we go. Goofy says, well, we might as well get some shut-eye. I don't think we're going anywhere tonight. Reason being, because there's a Bigfoot sleeping on their car. And he's sleeping now.
Yeah. He is.
Did I say that twice?
He's hunkered down. He got into his comfy on the car position, like a cat on a laptop.
Yeah. Or Bigfoot on a laptop.
Yeah. Except destroy your laptop. Void its warranty for sure.
Oh, yeah. And Goofy is curled up in the middle seat of this bench seat. Just kind of, sitting in the middle. And then his head's over on his side. But he's really spread out, considering that there's only two of them sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also a back seat to this car.
Yeah, this car seems to get bigger inside. Like he's able to sleep fully on his side. He's in the fetal position, but Max still has a bunch of room.
Yeah.
So it's what a clown car looks like from the inside.
Oh, yeah.
They actually get larger. So the Minute is smaller, but
like
the
the
car
TARDIS.
is larger.
Oh,
Yeah.
large car, small man. And Max pokes him. He's not asleep yet, and gives him a cup. Was he drinking out of a cup? Oh, yeah, he was.
I had to go back over that too.
They poured it into the cup.
Yeah, he had his thermos there, so.
And miraculously, at the bottom of the cup, it says, "Hi, Dad." The very expression they were just talking about.
Yeah, he did that pretty quickly.
It almost feels like Goofy should have fallen asleep, and then he woke him up.
Oh, here's some cold soup.
Yeah, because they didn't share the soup. And it just doesn't feel like he had enough time to make this. But that's okay, because we're in the reality where people do come to life in the back of cars and join musical numbers, things like that. So
And
So I'll buy
Bigfoot
it.
is asleep on top of the car.
sure,
Yeah.
there's a lot of things that don't make a ton of sense.
So Goofy looks into the cup, sees it says "Hi Dad soup." Hi Dad doesn't say "Hi Dad soup." Hi Dad soup trademark. No, it says "Hi Dad," and he gets all tearful looking. Like,
Yeah.
"Whoa."
And he looks over. By the time he is able to read it, Max is already almost asleep.
Also in the fetal position. So we have two guys sleeping foot to foot.
Yeah, Max is kind of more up against the wall than Goofy is. Like more the door is what I mean by when I say wall.
Yeah.
He's kind of a little bit more upright. And the music is nice and gentle. It fades out. And it cuts to an external shot of the car. And yeah, it fades out. Like you expect it to fade back in during morning.
Mm-hmm.
Cut to
Middle of the night. Yeah.
still the night. They're sleeping. They're snoring.
And you can tell it's more the middle of the night because it's got that like bright moon lighting. Have you ever noticed that when you go camping or something, like when you go out in the middle of the night and the moon's like more out than when you went to bed? So it's like brighter in some way.
But the moon comes out different times.
Maybe in the summer. I don't know. I don't know, Copernicus or whatever space stuff.
So it's possible the moon could come out not at all, or it could have come out and be right in the middle of the sky after the sun goes down.
I'm just saying, okay, I guess the better way of saying it is you can tell that some time has passed. It's still nighttime, but you can tell that it's been a few hours.
It looks different.
Yeah, it's like it's been a few hours. It's not like they just went to bed. And you see in the car, well, you first hear in the car is the monstrous snoring.
He's not a monster. He's got a name, and it's big.
Mr. Foot.
Yeah.
So,
Mr. Big.
like, horrendous snoring. And you're like, whoa, this is really loud. And then it really drives it home as you see Max's face.
Yeah.
His eyes are just wide open.
Yeah, he looks like he's trapped in Ren and Stimpy or something. Air.
He has this look on his face like, how is this possible?
Mhm.
Which, when you see someone snoring like that, because I know this is a cartoon, but the way they're snoring is not that far out of reality of how people sound when they're actually snoring.
The only cartoony part is Goofy's, which is like, that's kind of cartoony, but the actual snoring is,
Yeah.
it's pretty accurate.
And, well, I guess it's cartoonish, like the way their faces are moving because their lips are like flapping around and their mouths are opening.
It sounds like,
They look kind of like hungry hippos. Yeah.
but yeah,
So it's like, I've definitely been in those situations where like someone snores really loud and you're just like, how are they not dead yet? Are they choking on their tongue? What's going on?
right, yeah.
So
Sorry to anyone that snores out there, but
you should get that checked out. No. One thing I was looking up, I just looked up Goofy movie snoring, and there's a 3-hour video of just them snoring.
oh,
Which is like, sometimes there's those prank videos, but this one is labeled ASMR, which I don't think that really falls under the category of ASMR. For those at home, ASMR is an autonomous sensory meridian response.
it's when you get the tingles from listening to quiet things in your ear.
Yeah, it'll be like a recording of someone giving you a haircut or something, and the intention is to like you get a tingly feeling on the back of your neck.
Here, let's try some now, okay? You ready?
Yes.
Did you hear the fly?
There's a fly buzzing.
Here we go. Hey, do you want some of my candy?
Is there a fly on your candy?
He's near the candy.
Yeah, I'll take some.
Here we go.
That's good candy.
Oh, you're supposed to take the wrapper off. Anyway,
How
so
is-
something like that.
And
And if not, maybe you should check out the 3-hour cut of
just like the worst snoring you've ever heard.
yeah. Put it on while you're trying to sleep, and then see if you can get the same facial expression Max has. How about that?
Yeah. And a final thought on the snoring. If we wanted to look out for any signs of sleep apnea,
Sure.
the symptoms,
Lay 'em on me.
be aware. This is now Goofy Movie Minute MD in the house. So the symptoms are loud snoring, episodes in which you stop breathing during sleep, which I would argue they did because they go yeah. Gasping for air during sleep, awakening with a dry mouth, morning headache, difficulty staying asleep, excessive daytime sleepiness, difficulty paying attention while awake, or irritability.
The more you know.
Yes.
Okay. And the last shot is Max with that postcard, which apparently Goofy bought at the gift shop of Lester's. And on it says, come see Lester's, Possum Park, and Emporium.
I have that sticker on my computer.
I have that sticker in my pile of stickers.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's he going to do with that postcard?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out in the next thrilling minute of a Goofy Movie Minute. Check, send us an email at goofymovieminute@gmail.com. Leave us a review on iTunes. How about that?
Do
or
it.
a rating. That would be great. We don't have very many at all. So few that it won't even tell us what our rating is.
Yeah, I want to know.
But it's 3.2.
I want to up those numbers.
And follow us on Instagram. And that's about it.
All right.
But send us an email at goofymovieminute@gmail.com and tell us whether you or your partner snores and how that goes, if you have a partner.
Your partner in snoring.
Yeah, or like a law partner that snores when you're trying to be working on the case.
Yes.
I don't think we're going anywhere tonight. A Goofy Movie Minute is not endorsed by Walt Disney Pictures, Walt Disney Television Animation, or Disney Toon Studios. The podcast is intended for entertainment and information purposes only. A Goofy Movie and all names, characters, images, and audio are registered trademarks and/or copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders. You can get in contact with the podcast creators at a goofymovieminute@gmail.com. The Minute by Minute podcast format was created by Alex Robinson and Pete the Retailer of Star Wars Minute. You can find that podcast at starwarsminute.com.